Perhaps you are wondering what the tree of knowledge in the book of Genesis really means. For centuries, this image has been interpreted in different ways, as a symbol of disobedience, as the origin of sin, or as the beginning of human consciousness. But there is a detail that is rarely explored. The biblical text does not speak only of a tree, it speaks of knowledge. To understand this, we need to return to the original account in Genesis, chapter 2, verse 9. There, two central trees are mentioned, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. This raises a fundamental question. Why is knowledge presented as something forbidden? If knowledge is something positive, why is it associated with transgression? To understand this, we need to analyze the type of knowledge involved. The text does not speak of technical knowledge, nor of ordinary learning. It speaks of moral discernment, of good and evil. But what does this really mean? Some theological interpretations suggest that this knowledge represents the capacity for judgment, the ability to define for oneself what is right and wrong. In other words, it is not just about knowing, but about assuming authority. And this is where the narrative becomes deeper, because the central issue may not be knowledge itself, but autonomy. Perhaps you are beginning to perceive that the episode is not only about an isolated act, it speaks of a change of condition. Before this moment, the human being is described as living in harmony, without inner conflict, without psychological division. But after contact with the fruit, something changes. Self-awareness emerges. The perception of separation arises.